What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of the new Hardcore Iron Man adventure. I am very excited to get into this. The goal of this account is essentially to learn as much as we can about the Hardcore Iron Man game mode. I want to do a PvP hardcore after this, but I need a lot more knowledge about the game. First thing we're going to do is talk to the Iron Man tutor and grab our best in-slot armor for the next little while, and then we're going to go on over here, talk to the range combat tutor. I recommend everyone does this on a fresh account and just toggle that ammo so it is automatically equipped when you pick it up. Very, very useful. 9 thieving looks like the number we're going to be stopping at, guys. One level past the 200 coins that we needed for the steel axe from Bob. Everything else that we need in Lumbridge we can pick up off the ground, and the only other thing we need to make sure we do here is drop trick the ruins as often as possible. So let's get into it. Alright, another 60 ruins acquired from the magic tutor. Steel axe acquired from Bob. 200 coins down in Lumbridge, guys, but that is the completion of the Lumbridge list. That's all the items we need from here for all the quests and stuff we're going to be doing in the first little bit. And that is another 60 ruins acquired, guys. I am doing that every single time that I walk past her, and it is not on cooldown. I recommend you do the same on an early Iron Man when you have no money. What have I been doing for the last little bit? Picking up tons of logs on the upper floor of the Lumbridge Castle. I have turned them all into bows for 20 fletching, which is the level that should be coming in any second. That is going to be the best moneymaker we have access to for a little bit here, and now we can turn these into cash. 8k from the bows, 10k from the stronghold means we have a massive starter cash stack of 18k to work with, guys. And that is 30 fire making, guys. That is it. That is all I have to do up here. That took a long time because, as you can see, I did do the slow method where you bank all of the ashes for herblore later. 300 ashes is a lot, though. That's going to be a lot of serums when we get the ability to make them, which is a lot of herblore experience. Very, very excited about that. Now, all I have to do in Lumbridge is start Restless Ghost, Ruin Mysteries, and X marks the spot, and I believe we get to leave, which I'm very excited about. So, let's get ripping. Okay, that's the start of Ruin Mysteries. I know there's a drop trick for Air Talismans, which I do plan on doing before we leave Lumbridge. I will get a good handful of those, but my half-hour timer went off, which means I have to go get more ruins. I was also just thinking, and because of a monk's friend, I'm not going to have to chop many regular logs at all on this account, because I did all the fletching and fire making here. Alright, that is Restless Ghost started, and now all I should have to do is start X marks the spot, and then everything lines up pretty nicely on the way over towards Drainer. And of course, we cannot forget about the old Cook's Assistant quest, guys. The easiest quest in old school to do, show up with egg, milk, and flour in your inventory, and all you have to do is talk to him. And now that we have started X marks the spot, it is out to the Lumbridge Swamp to pick up the spade for this quest and to talk to Father Ernie, which is the second step in the Restless Ghost quest. So they kind of line up well here. And there it is, guys, the Ghost Speak Amulet, one of the most used quest items in the game, I believe, if I am not mistaken. We also grabbed ourselves a spade. It is time to head back to Lumbridge to do the second portion of X marks the spot. There it is. We're gone, guys. Now we can head over to the Wizard's Tower on the way to Drainer. Man, these quests line up so well, guys. The skull portion of the Restless Ghost and the talisman portion of Ruin Mysteries are literally in the exact same spot on the way over to Drainer. And now we're heading over to Drainer because between there, Port Sarum, and Remington, I have a ton of items to pick up. Perfect. X marks the spot has been completed, guys. That gives us access to the Great Kryn, which is going to be much better later. In my inventory, you can see all of the items that I gathered from these 3 areas, and now it is quickly back over to Remington to finish up the Witch's Potion, and then we're heading over to Karamja to pick up a long list of items over there. Oh my goodness, guys, yes! Our first maze minigame! Please, please be good! I know the rewards are never good for low levels like us, guys, but 72% is still really good for our first maze on the account. What do we get? 27 Chaos Ruins. That actually feels really good. That feels like above average for our level. I'm happy with that. Third quest completed, guys, and the 325 magic experience should get us to 4 magic. There it is, and now we are going to hit the bank deposit box on the docks on the way to Karamja. Alright, time to head to Karamja. As you can see, we cannot use the antique lamp that we got as a reward on Herblore yet, so we have to hold on to that. I do plan on unlocking Herblore this episode for that lamp. However, the beginner clue scroll that we got is very exciting because I do plan on getting the 10k this episode, and this is literally right beside the stronghold. So everything in the inventory is what we had to get from Karamja. That is 15 fishing, which gives us the fishing trawler teleport, which is our best teleport to the arty side of the map. Very huge unlock. 962 rock Karambwangis is a lot of cats. That is a ton of death ruins later on, guys. And now I'm realizing that I can't teleport home because I had to go get food because I was getting absolutely destroyed by hobgoblins earlier. Oh, and there's a system update. Okay, I'll just see you guys in a bit. I actually honestly didn't even realize how many useful items we were going to get from Al-Kharid, but yeah, that's awesome. Filled up the inventory with items. I also picked up 30 more of each ruin, and now we can just go and finish up the Restless Ghost quest. So that should be the end of the Restless Ghost. That should give us 9 prayer, which is a huge jump to the prayer level. And now on the to-do list, I go over here and talk to Count Check. He gives us a one-time teleport to the stronghold, and that is where our clue step is as well. Can we get lucky with back-to-back Varrock steps? Al-Kharid? I literally just came from Al-Kharid. Oh man, that's okay. We'll go back there eventually. Alright, this is the last dangerous room we're going to have to go through. 15k, the new cash stack to play with for these first couple episodes. That is more than enough. One hit and it's a 0. Man, that is literally best case scenario. Literally best case scenario. Alright, let's go grab the boots and unlock the teleport for the last level down here, and then we can head on up. Alright, let's pick ourselves up some colorful boots, get on at it. Wait a second, was there a third option? No. What? Fancier boots? What is fancier boots? I've never seen these. Well, I was just minding my own business, mining over here in Varrock, and this bear walked up, and it was the perfect opportunity to acquire the bear meat we're going to need in the next little while, and I also got 3 magic levels out of it, so can't complain. And there it is, 15 mining. That took a long time, actually. Early mining is a grind. Why do I have to do that? All of that mining was done for these 2 iron ore, which is the last thing I had to pick up from Varrock. Everything else I have already acquired, and I will show you guys that stuff on the way over to Falador. Now I am, I'm out of here. So, funny story, guys. All I needed to pick up from Falador was these woad leaves. Everything else I can get from other places. So everything else you see in the inventory was what we got from Varrock. And yeah, now we can just head on up to the next place. Much like the Cook's Assistant quest, guys, you just show up with the items in your inventory, click through the dialogue, quest complete, 1300 mining experience, definitely the big takeaway from that one. Now I can head on up to do the Druidic Ritual to get rid of this experience lamp, and that put us at 18 mining. That's awesome. I highly recommend that anyone doing an Ironman gets this quest out of the way as early as possible. That is Herblore unlocked and gives us the ability to use this antique lamp on the skill finally. Should put us up to about 6 Herblore, and yep, 6 Herblore, so that is just perfect. Now I can head on over to Lumbridge actually, because it is time to finish up the Ruin Mysteries and buy some dyes. Well, we're on this side of the map. We may as well check the clue step and just see what we get. Can we get lucky? The cook in the Lumbridge Castle, that is lucky. I can literally do that on the way to the Wizard's Tower right now. That's the first casket on the account, guys. Unique! Wow. Black wizard hat and iron pickaxe. At least the iron pickaxe is an upgrade, even though you can pick them up from almost anywhere. So, we have acquired all of our dyes in Draenor. We have now done the Ruin Mysteries, which gives us access to the Ruin Essence Mines, and with the Fishing Trawler teleport, I have a one-click trip to the arty side of the map. So I have been walking around endlessly in the Castle Wars Yanil area, buying items from the trader crew members and a bunch of other places, and then this guy pops up again right before I'm about to dig up the Clue Hunter outfit piece, guys. Our second maze of the first episode. Second maze of the first episode! That's insane! That's such good luck! Well, it looks like it's going to be 65%, a little worse than last time. There was one section that I got absolutely wrecked in. I just kept going to the wrong door over and over again. 12 coal and a mithril ore, that's actually stuff I can't get for a little while. I'm pretty sure that'll be useful. I'm not 100% sure though. There's the Clue Hunter piece, and that is it. We are done in this area. Just walking by Port Khazard and thinking about the absolutely ridiculous amount of money I had to spend over there and all the crafting experience in my inventory, but once we turn all this into molten glass, we will be set up for the next little while for sure. This is definitely where we're going to stop, I think. That is 34 thieving. Took a long time to get there, guys. That was 32 thieving done with cakes, and then the last 2 levels were done with silk. I wanted to make sure I had enough cakes for like all of the early quests and for level 99 at Wintertodt if I have the patience to get there. I'm not 100% sure yet. But other than that, 589 cakes, 194 silks it looks like at the end of the day here. We'll check. 194 silk is quite a bit of cash in a half hour when we can actually talk to that guy again, so a little excited about that. It's hard to get cash early on an Ironman. Alright guys, I was on my way up to the Gnome Stronghold and decided to make a small detour over here. 340 planks is going to be more than enough. It should get us to 33 construction, and it'll be all oak planks from there. And I also talked to the captain of the Barbarian Assault minigame, and we unlocked another teleport. Just had to get my cooking level to 6, guys, for the cooking method I want to use, and now I can show you guys what that is. How easy is this? 5, 5, 10, slice 5 option on the lemons to make sure you don't over slice, people. We don't want to over slice. Then you're just going to go click, create, click, drink. Look at the cooking experience. So little GP for this, guys. And that is the last one. 20 cooking has been achieved. That is all we needed for Ghosts Ahoy. We can get out of here now. Just over 300 coins. Not bad at all. It's a lot of clicking. There it is. 10 agility coming in, guys. We can get out of here now. That is access to a rooftop course, which is all I wanted from here. In my inventory is everything that I gathered from the Gnome Stronghold. And I guess I can actually get more ruins now, too. Alright, so we picked up 60 more ruins, guys. I'm going to quickly do a fishing trawler game, because it is going to get us a little closer to the imps we're going to be killing, and it's actually an easy task in the Arty Diaries, so... Well, that is about as bad as you can do at the fishing trawler, guys, but I did not need to win, I just needed to compete. I don't think this barrel actually works. I need to get a different one. That one works, and that'll get me right close to the imps on the shore here, which is perfect. There we go. I've decided that we're going to take a chance here, guys. That's 8 magic coming in, but the big chance we're taking is I need to get all of the beads for the Imp Catcher quest before my hit points gets too high for Wintertodt. I'm also going to be burying all of the fiendish ashes along the way because it's quite good prayer experience for this level. Oh no, guys! That is my first of 4 acceptable hit points levels from the Imps. I can only get to 14 here. This is actually going to be quite a good level, guys. Now I can cast Fire Strike, which means that I have the ability to one-shot imps at this point. So I've been trying to calculate it in my head. I believe we're using way less ruins. Even though it's like a couple more per cast, I can usually kill them in 1 or 2 casts now, which is insane. Well, I am officially getting terrified, guys. That is going to be another hit points level. 12 hit points coming in, and I have not even seen the first bead. That is so bad. We need to get them super fast now. Alright, guys, what are the chances that the kill that we get 16 magic and 12 combat, we also get our first bead? Please, 34 kills in, and Vine Talisman number 3. Nice, gotta love those one hits, guys. Minimal ruins used for this kill, and sold Imp Head number 2 before we get bead number 1. Love it. That's a 7. One more hit on this one should take it down. 45 imps killed with this one. Can we get first bead? Ensouled imp head number 3! No way, bro! No! Well, 17 magic, guys. Another magic level coming in. What are the chances we get 17 magic and the first bead in the same kill? Please! Please make this a good clip. Please! Please! Yes! Yes, boys! The first bead! Yes! Okay, I'm not saying that it's going to be a bead. All I am saying is that on 17 magic we did get a bead. What do we get on 18 magic? Please! Oh! The red bead! Yes! And that is another tragic hit points level coming in, guys. 13 hit points, not 14 yet, and I do have till the end of level 14. I basically just don't want to hit level 15 here if I can help it. But we're gonna keep going for it. Please give us a bead. No! Alright, guys, 70 kills. No, 70 kills in, and a red bead number 2. No. 19 magic came in on this kill, guys. Can we get another bead on the magic level like we did on the last 2? Please give us our third bead here. Oh, I didn't mean our third red bead. Oh my goodness. Kill number 78, guys. Can we get a bead? Please. No, 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 guys. No way we just got red bead number 4. Okay, guys, now I'm getting a little worried. We still need 2 beads, and I really don't want to hit 15 hit points. I really, really don't. Oh, man. I think at this point we're just going to record every single magic Oh, my goodness, guys! The black bead in every single one has come on a magic level. I'm honestly just happy now that literally any kill could be our last kill here. We are 101. No! I saw a bead and I got so excited. Please just be the yellow bead. Please. No, black bead number 2 and ensouled imp head number 6, guys. But I will not complain about the imp heads. Yellow bead. Yellow bead. Yellow bead. Yellow bead. Ensouled imp head. 110 imp. Oh my goodness. No way, man. No way. You know what, guys? I was honestly just thinking about it. Jagex really needs to give Iron Man... No way, bro. They need to give us something else to do with extra beads. Oh, no. I thought this was the fishing island, guys. This better be a good reward. Honestly, 4 uncut rubies is a good reward. We are 3 kills away from 15 hit points, guys. Yellow? No! Yes, bro! Yes! Alright, that is going to be Amongst Friends Started. One of the last 2 things we're going to be doing this episode, so we have made it through with our life. This is a pretty good quest, though. This is going to put us extremely close to giving us oak logs, so... Awesome! For money. Finally, the cutscene is over. 2,000 woodcutting experience and 8 law ruins. Does that get us to 14? No, 13. Probably like 1 inventory away from 15, though, honestly. Yeah, that's like no experience at all. Honestly, we're pretty much there. Alright, let's go sell our silks, and that'll be it for this episode, guys. Holy. Well, guys, I have honestly no idea how much money I'm going to get for all these silks, but I will show you the updated cash stack when I get back. You know what, guys? That is not bad at all. 12.2k is a lot of money on an Iron Man. You do not need much money on an early Iron Man. Everyone knows that. You pick up most of your items and acquire them mostly from drops and stuff. Pretty organized bank, 382k, and I'm very excited with how everything's going, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into the whole episode. If you guys liked it and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have any tips for me, make sure to hit me up in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next one.